Hi, this is Ed from SOS Bookkeeping, continuing our series on common mistakes by small businesses in their bookkeeping. And a quick video here about invoicing. Now, it would seem logical that we would keep track of our invoicing as if that was something we don't need to discuss, but we do. Because it depends on, and if you do just a few jobs that are large invoices, you're not going to lose track. But if you have a lot of invoices, maybe they're smaller amounts, it's easy to lose track of them if you're not staying right on top of it. So there's a couple important things here. One is making sure you're paid. If you're not keeping good records, it's easy to not recall or let it slip your mind. There's so many things that a business owner needs to keep track of. You find yourself going back through your bank account statement to see was that invoice paid? What is this? Did they pay the whole thing? And so you want to avoid those. You want to keep good track of it, whether you're using a spreadsheets or much easier would be to use a bookkeeping software, which is much less expensive than most people think. You can get it as inexpensively as $30 a month for a very good program. And so keeping track of your invoices. And the other thing that's important with invoices is aging. If you keep an aged accounts receivable, it will tell you lots about your client base. You can look, you can see on any of your receivables reports, you can see the average invoice size for a customer. And you may say, they're spending so little, or all their invoices are so small, I'm spending more time in my bookkeeping and record keeping than I am making money on this account. So that tells you maybe you can cut them loose. The other thing about with the aging is that you might see that a client is consistently late, and perhaps it requires a conversation with that client to encourage them to be more timely. And if that's not effective, you may find it better just to terminate that relationship. But you won't know these things unless you're keeping good records. You can't base decisions like that on hunches or assumptions. You want to have hard data behind your decisions so you can make good, solid decisions for your business. And that applies to all of your accounting. It can tell you so much about your business. But regarding the invoices, these are two very important things: to stay on top of them, to make sure that they're paid, to make sure they're not being missed, to look at the average invoice amount and see if it makes economic sense for you, and to do an aged receivables that tells you if a client is paying you on time consistently or is consistently late. Just a few tips. Hopefully find them helpful.